Today we're with Nicole Sinclair, Senior Manager of Color Solutions for PPG Automotive Refinish. Nicole's going to share with us some tips on achieving color match right the first time.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you having me here today. There are many tools available today in the automotive refinish industry to help find the right color match the first time. There's an array of tools in digital, in print, and in support tools as well.
In today's collision repair industry, why is it so critical to have that color match right the first time?
It's a really good question. It's also loaded. There are a lot of pieces to the answer to that question. Number one, the car owner themselves is looking to get their car back as soon as possible. Amazon Prime has changed the expectation of most consumers today, and everybody wants everything tomorrow. That's number one. So customer satisfaction for the shop owner, getting it through the shop, and certainly from a color matching standpoint, is critical. Also, from a painter standpoint, a painter makes more money the more cars they paint. So the sooner they can find the right color match, the better for them. And then just profitability of the overall shop for the shop owner, right? The more cars that he has come through the shop, the better off he's going to be as well.
So because it is so critical, PPG has developed a number of tools available to help the painters?
Absolutely.
What are some of those?
From a digital standpoint, there's software, and there's been a lot of innovation over the years in software. We just launched a Paint Manager XI software, which is basically taken software of the past and made it much more intuitive. So that as a new painter or somebody who's new to the industry, it's much easier to understand how to use it. That software actually accesses our database of formulas, which include OEM primes as well as variants. Over 3.5 million different colors are available through PPG, and this software will help you access the best match, help you to mix the paint, and then also help you to track jobs and even do reporting to maintain your profitability.
Well, the software certainly sounds pretty robust. Are there other benefits or other features of the software?
I'm glad you asked, Jason. The coolest thing about the software is its Google-like search functionality. So for a painter, typically you have to have a paint code to find a formula within the software. Today, if you just type in Ford, for instance, it will begin to populate the thousands of Ford formulas without any other information. So you can begin to weed down if you don't really have a lot of information to start with.
Okay. Any other features?
Advanced reporting is very cool. It's a capability that's within the software so that you can really start to understand usage of product. You can also find out about waste that's happening within the shop and just overall profitability reports.
Okay. Now, spectrophotometers have been around for a while, but there's been some advancements there in that technology too. What are some of the features of newer spectrophotometers?
Yes, many people often talk about spectrophotometers as a camera, but technically speaking, they're not cameras. They actually measure the color in angles, the reflectance angles of the color on the surface of the car. But PPG just launched a Rapid Match XI spectrophotometer that actually does have the first color camera embedded in the spectro. So not only does it measure multiple angles, more angles than any other camera in the industry, but it also brings 5 color camera images to the table. Those images are used to measure texture of the color. They're also used to avoid blemishes and scratches on the car surface, so that you're getting to the right color match the first time quicker.
Okay. So now if we had a spectrophotometer and this other software, does that mean we no longer need color chips?
No, actually what we've learned in our research in North America is that there's a wide variety of painter needs. Some painters like the digital side of things and others like print tools. The print tool actually brings a value in that if it's organized chromatically so that you can look at the chips against the car and see a variety of different colors at once. And it's visual. A lot of our painters today are very visual, and the print tools bring a lot of value to them as well.
Okay, great. What are some other tools that PPG has available for customers?
Well, PPG does a lot of customer research, and we have identified gaps in the marketplace. One of those gaps was a print tool that our customers could use in the wheel and trim space. So we actually launched a deck recently for wheel and trim that is printed on flexible and durable paper so that they can be used within the wheel bay.
Okay. All right, so what about tinting guides?
So Jason, tinting is still very big in the industry. So like everything else, PPG took it to the next level of innovation, and we produced tinting guides that not only tell you what the toner is, but it talks about what the toner will do, so that the painter is learning how that toner will affect the formula that they're mixing.
So PPG has a lot of tools available for refinish technicians. What types of support do you offer them?
Well, Jason, we offer a color library. We have availability for our customers to call in and look for formulas they may not be able to access through the database. Maybe it's a historic color or it's just a very unique color, and they're available to take calls. We also have a help desk, so for connectivity issues on the hardware and software and all the digital stuff we talked about today, they can call in to get help with that. And then we have a team that is in the field that is available to help set up first-time shops with the hardware and software that we just talked about.
So all these tools available from PPG, where can I turn for more information on this?
I would suggest the territory manager for PPG or a local distributor.
Fantastic. Well, Nicole, I really appreciate your time sharing some insight into the significant number of tools that PPG Automotive Refinish has available for technicians to get the color right the first time.